What's going on, everybody? It's your boy K. Today, we are looking at the game Journey. Now, this is a game that I actually wanted to cover a few weeks back, but kind of got sidetracked by Destiny and everything else that was going on. This is a free-to-play game. Yes, that's right. It is a free-to-play game for the month of September. I think you have about another week to download it. I highly recommend that you download this game. This is an indie game from the developer, That Gaming Company. Yes, that's the name of the company, That Gaming Company. And it is a beautiful game. I mean, just look at how beautiful that is. The whole point of this game is basically to get to that mountain peak in the background. And it's basically, just like the title says, your journey to get from point A to point B. And it is quite a journey indeed. This game reminds me a lot of Shadow of the Colossus. I think the game's Ico or so, I think the game's called, where there's not really many enemies, if any enemies at all, that you actually encounter, but it's just about exploring a mysterious land and the journey that it takes to actually conquer, beat it, and complete all the objectives. This game has the same vibe. It actually brought me back to a feeling I haven't had since PlayStation 2, to be honest with you. A lot of games nowadays are really not as, well, artistic or artful or meaningful as a lot of games used to be back in the day. For all you old heads out there, you know what I'm talking about, back when gaming was actually good. So this game, you are your character. You basically see me flying around with right now. I really don't know what they're called. The game doesn't really mention your name or what kind of creature you are, but you have this ability to fly. You have capes that you can see, like scarves, I should say, almost. And the longer your scarf, the longer you can fly. It's an interesting mechanic, and there's little upgrades that you can find throughout to make your scarf longer, so that way you can fly a lot farther. And it's even co-op. There's a random character that's with me right now, some guy, you don't know his name. You actually find out once you beat the game. It will say players you met along your journey, and it will have a list of the people you actually met in the game. So you don't know who you're with right now, but going by how long his scarf is, obviously he knows what he's doing. So me and him just kind of, buddy up, and we just kind of traverse across this huge sandy landscape. And this game does the classic where you start off like happy, like everything is like upbeat, kind of, everything is vast. It's up to, it leaves a lot of room for your imagination, and it's really simple. Nothing really too difficult is going on. They just want you to get a feel of the game, a feel of how the flight works, a feel of how the co-op works, and just some of the mechanics in the game. And then as you get further into the game, it does get darker. It does get more challenging. There is one particular enemy type that does appear that will hurt you very, very badly. Weather will change. The wind will start whipping you around, start throwing you across places. And just as you journey to the top of that mountain peak, things will go from good to bad to worse until you get to the very end. This is a game that I highly recommend. And it only took me maybe, an hour and a half to 2 hours to actually beat the game. So it's not a very long game. Not a very long game at all for those who don't have but so much time to actually, hop into a new game or just to play games in general. So this would be a nice quick game that you can enjoy. Once you beat the game, you actually have an ability to unlock all the different stages, the different chapters, and you can actually pick the different chapters that you actually want to go to. So if you just have a favorite stage and you just want to play around, you can be playing that stage over and over again. That is something that I wish more games did. Back in the day, it seemed like everybody used to let you, pick the stages you wanted to play once you beat it and use certain upgrades and, just have fun with the game. but they don't really do that too much anymore. So I'm glad this game definitely picks up on that tradition right there, just to give you that freedom. Overall, I gotta say, this was an incredible experience, a very fun game to play. The mechanics felt good. It wasn't hard. I mean, my daughter, she's almost 5. She's like, 4.5, a little more than 4.5, but she can play this game and she can get halfway through it before she's just, gets to the darker areas, and, she doesn't like the darker areas yet. A little scary for her, I suppose. But even right now, you can see where I'm flying to, the transition, the sandstorms, just the environment gets darker. And then from here, it just, the whole theme just starts changing from this point forward in the game. I'm kind of past the intro, portion of it from where I started this video. So anyways, that's my take on Journey. It's an incredible game. It's free. You have about another week to download it. Show your love for it. Show your support for it. It is a phenomenal game. Something that I, again, truly do recommend. So leave your comments below if you've ever played it, if you ever purchased it before it was free to play. Do you like it? Would you recommend it? What do you think about it? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, this is your boy K. Peace.